Hey, what is up, guys? This is Noah, the Enhanian here. I'm going to be doing a little tutorial today on how to replace your CPU thermal paste. Now, the thermal paste is a very important component to the computer as it cools the CPU. And if the CPU gets too hot, temperatures can range from 200 plus, but most PCs, they have, mechanisms in place that don't allow it to get that hot, and it'll shut the whole system off before that happens. So let's get started. Let's get started with the location of where the CPU is located. So you'll normally find the CPU located under something like this. So that would be your fan that cools down your CPU as well. So this makes contact with the thermal paste. And as you can see, so that makes contact with the thermal paste. So that you have, so it's not metal, you have the metal, thermal paste, and then the metal, and then all that heat is radiating in here, and this fan is cooling this radiator. So that's how this works. All right, so now we got most of it removed. It doesn't have to be perfect. So it is a little bit a tedious task. It takes a little bit of time to scrape it all off. Close to perfect. So you're gonna take your thermal paste. It'll have the cap on the top. Remove the cap, and it's just like a syringe. This is like any old syringe. And then you just want to make sure that it lines up nicely. So you're just gonna give a nice little push. And I want England to win the World Cup, so we're gonna do the English flag. Give some dots here. Give some dots here as well. Just for some extra. And then just make sure you replace the cap on your thermal paste. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna place this on top of the CPU, just like so. Just want to make sure you line it up correctly. Screw holes. Thermal paste was nice and good. And then you just want to replace, obviously the cable that powers this fan. Make sure you line them up. You don't want to bend those pins. You bend those pins, that's a big no-no, big problem. Okay. All right. Be all set to go.